Criminals stole $12 billion through last year's scams. Scams target millions of Americans every single day, but no one is more vulnerable than our seniors. May is Older Americans Month, and local financial professional Tom Neumann from Drake & Associates joins us now to help identify those potential scams. Good morning to you, Tom.
Good morning to you. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thank you. Let's help the people who are not doing so well, right? You said $12 billion. That's crazy to me. But senior citizens, you say, are more vulnerable than other generations. Why exactly is that?
Yeah, seniors typically have the most money to lose. Usually they're in their late 60s, early 70s, and have a median worth of around $400,000, which is more than double the median household for all other ages. And so this is a very tempting age group for criminals then to come in and try to scam them. And despite the fact that the volume between the amount of fraud reported by seniors and younger generations was about the same, seniors actually lost more than 50% more of their money. So it is a really hot topic right now, what's going on with scammers.
So because seniors have usually saved up a lot, for retirement for the rest of their lives, that's why it's more devastating to that age group than, say, 20s and 30-year-olds.
You got it right. Because they are in retirement, they're usually living off of their savings. They can't really afford to lose that money. And that's why it can be devastating, not only financially, but emotionally as well. Myself and the rest of our organization, we work with older adults in or near retirement, and their biggest fear is actually running out of money in retirement because if they do, that means a dramatic drop in, say, their lifestyle, or they might even have to re-enter the workforce, which is not something that they want to do.
Definitely not. And you mentioned those older Americans, Tom. What are the scams that we're speaking of today, and how can we help those seniors out there watching spot them easier?
There's three big ones that I wanted to discuss today. The first one is called imposter scams. This is where criminals pose as, say, government officials, businesses, even relatives to steal money from banks or other things like that. They'll usually reach out via a phone call, a text message, or an email. And these are on the rise just because technology is so much easier to contact these seniors than it ever has before. Some of the warning signs for something like this is they're trying to create a forced quick decision or try to cause some panic for you. The next one would be investor scams. This is in direct relation to, say, the rise of digital cryptocurrency. It's where they're trying to promise returns that are just unfeasible. The good rule of thumb has always been if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And so you want to be aware of that. And then the last one is just revolving around financial exploitation. So this is where, seniors will be targeted sometimes by the closest people in their circle, whether it's family members or caregivers, and they're trying to position themselves as, say, beneficiaries or other owners of these financial accounts so they can drain that from them. So those are some of the biggest ones that are out there. And, you just got to stay in constant communication with our seniors and our loved ones, explaining what these fraud areas are and trying your best to work with them so that they don't get scammed themselves.
Very sound advice, Tom. And for more tips, where should our viewers go?
Yeah, for more tips, we have a tremendous amount of assets and just tools at our website, which is drakeandassociates.net.
Tom, thank you for joining us. We'll have all this posted on our website, and we'll see you next time.
My pleasure. Thank you.